Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. And that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he said he'd gotten it wrong. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known that it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez? You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Powers was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when he was doing this, well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where she was murdered. He was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez? You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in a Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness? Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing! Yes, she would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there was a reason, it is unclear to this court. The theory I had before, that Hammer was pretending to be Powers because he was going to try to attack and or murder Vasquez. So that way Will Powers would get blamed for the murder, and not him, thus he could rise back to the stardom. Fuck yes! Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove that she had a motive? But can I prove it? That's the thing. Can I prove this motive? The picture! The fucking picture! I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in the murder. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in the murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. Button? Oh, Button? Please work, oh, Button. Why did you stop working, oh, Button? There we go. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. Are we talking about motives here? We are talking about motives here. Yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. Here's how it... Yes! What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, he would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He is a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? 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 Your Honor? Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Please. Yes! I was hoping she'd break that. Break your pipe, bitch! So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call me! Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell on... Is it Manuel or Manuel? I've never actually been very sure about that pronunciation. I'll stick with Manuel and I'll dub it over later if I'm wrong. Fell from the stairs! Trailer stairs! Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Oh, shit. That was her lover! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! Please, don't die! Please! Oh, fuck. Now that you're all nice and calm, you look so much prettier. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should have found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. He looks so shy.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
I feel all tingly. I feel so good. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. You look so much better now, man. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. And okay? Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put blame on you because it contains photos of every victory seen in every battle Steel Samurai's ever won. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids' show and is a villain to boot. Kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. You could have just told me. I would have changed places with him every time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP! Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be soon don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick! Edgeworth! You look very pissed, my friend. How can I help you? Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Had I not played through 2 missions and 2 later Phoenix Wright games, I would sense a bromance coming on here. But those 2 missions in the later games kinda throw that off, so I know that's not gonna happen. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright, is that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if? They're rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closes on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought this programming change. We went back to making kids shows again. Pink Princess! Let me take a wild guess as to who's directing that! This is it! This is the new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, actually, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? Is he the Pink Princess? It's like that fucking heavy metal artist who always wears the schoolgirl outfits. I can't remember his name. Future me, put a picture of him and his name up on screen now. I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Mr. Will Powers. The end. Brand new episode has been added. Turnabout goodbyes. Yes. Holy shit. Have I mentioned how much I love this game? Okay. So, with that, we finished off the third episode in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Turnabout Samurai. Oh, that is such an awesome picture. Oh. In fact, I love all of the images they use for background once you finish the episodes. Oh, it's so awesome. I may have to delve into the game's data just so I can find the actual pictures. So I can use them as an iPhone background or something. Because that is fucking awesome. But yeah. Whew, okay. I'll see you all probably tomorrow again with the next episode, episode 4. Starting off the next episode, episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. Thank you all for joining me for episode 3. Hope you have a wonderful day.